In this video, we're going to talk about maintaining your sink drains so that they don't smell and so that you don't have mold in them. So we want to clean these on a regular basis. The only tool that you need for this is a garden hose with some kind of a sprayer tip on it, a sharp sprayer tip on it, and bleach are the two things that you need. So I have these sink drains where you can unscrew the top of the sink drain and access the inside. You might have an old style where it's got like a little hook on the bottom that you can undo. If you can take out the stopper, this is what we're going to do. So like I said, mine unscrew, which I really like. And look at that, disgusting. There's slime on there, mold on there. It's really gross, and that's only been like a month since I've cleaned it. All right, so got the hose with a sharp spray tip and my dirty sink stopper, and we're just gonna spray it out. So there's a before sink stopper, and there's an after sink stopper. A lot better. Not perfect, but better. Now, I will tell you, because you can see that there still is a lot of muck on there. Way better than this one, but it's still mucky. What I actually like to do is use my water pick to clean this. I didn't show that as the primary way of cleaning it, just in case you don't have a water pick. Most people have a hose, so I showed it that way. But what I actually like to do is take my water pick and spray this thing with pressure, and it takes off all that muck and makes it look like absolutely brand new. You might want to do that outside though, because it does spray everywhere and you don't want to be spraying the mold everywhere. Or what I do usually is I do it in the bathtub. I put it down in the bathtub and spray it down in the bathtub, and then I just wash out the muck that's sprayed onto the walls and into the tub of the bathtub. So I got my water pick. I'm going to show you cleaning out the drain with the water pick. If you don't have a water pick, don't worry about this step. It's not worth buying a water pick just to do this one chore, but if you already have it, I thought I'd show you. I spray it down in the drain because we got some of the same kind of muck that was on the stopper down in the drain. If you do that, make sure to use low pressure on the water pick, because like I said, when you spray the water pick, the muck kind of flies around. If you use high pressure and you spray it at that drain, you're going to have muck flying up like in your face and on the sink and all that stuff, and you don't want that. So turn the water pick on low pressure, spray it down in there just to dislodge the muck that's around the edge of that. My drains, I don't know if every drain has this, but I imagine that they do. My drains have like these little, the drain is circular and it's got like a reservoir on the side of it and a reservoir on the side of it. And I think the reason that those are there is to help the water go down. I make sure that I spray the water pick over into the side of those, because those can get a lot of junk in there. It's normally on high to do my teeth. I'm turning it way down to do this chore. You can see the drain there. Maybe you can kind of see some of the stuff sticking off the sides there. Just some muck sticking off the side. We're going to get that off with the water pick. So here we go. You can see now, if you could see the stuff hanging off the sides before, it's not there anymore. I got it off even with the low pressure of the water pick. So water pick or don't water pick, here's the next thing. You're gonna take your clean stopper and reinstall it. And take your bleach, because you want this to get on both the stopper and the inside of the drain, and just take maybe like an ounce of bleach and pour it down there. If you want to go crazy, you know, put 2 ounces down there. This keeps your drains from smelling, is really a main reason to do it. It also keeps them from getting clogged up. You might have seen on one of those stoppers that there was some hair that was kind of wrapped around in there, and so if I didn't do this on a regular basis, I imagine that hair would just continue to build up. This prevents that from building up and keeps the sinks from getting clogged. So it has both those maintenance functions. I like to do this once a month. You can play around with it and see what works for you. The reason I do a month is because I've found that that's about when my sink drains start smelling, and I don't want them to smell. That's one of the reasons for doing this. So I do it at about a month. Also, if I'm doing it every month, I find that the hair and things like that don't build up too much. Hope this was helpful. If you did find this helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified of other helpful videos to keep your house functioning well and saving yourself money in the long term, because your stuff lasts longer.